Simmons. What's in it?
You ready, little Muppets?
Oh!
I don't want to bug you. I don't want to bug you.
That was dangerous. Ugh.
Woo! Pew. Did you cut one? But you said you didn't do that.
Please. That's not me.
Love that family, love the show. Nick Tweed-Simmons joining us and his sister Sophie Tweed-Simmons joining us. Of course, Gene Simmons' family jewels are in town. They're doing all kinds of stuff, talking to some students, doing a couple shows as well here for the Grey Cup. Nick is a passionate football fan.
I can't tell you the first thing, I'm sorry.
Well, you're going to be in the
That's all right,
parade,
then.
so that's all good.
All
Welcome
right,
to
guys.
Vancouver. Now, you guys come here
you.
quite often, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I live in Whistler when I'm not in school, so
Nice.
just a bit up north.
Cool. And you guys, part of last season, I know, Nick, was sort of a Canadian tour of your mom's heritage. And
I don't watch it.
but you were there for it, were you not, on part of it?
I guess, but you know, the editing takes so long. Sometimes that's happened a year ago, and people go, "Hey, remember the other day when you did this?" And I go,
Yeah.
"That was a year ago."
Now, you guys are between seasons right now, going into season 7. Do you forget the cameras are around you guys at this point? Because it's been so long that it's been on television.
Not forget.
I don't forget, but we definitely have a more intimate relationship with the crew now since they've been around for so long, and it's mostly the same people who have just, gotten promotions and moved up, but they're still around,
Yeah.
so.
Any decisions as to this next season, season 7? Or are you guys going to continue on, or you don't know? You just take it year by year? Or?
I think this is the last season we're gonna do.
For you
Are you
guys,
sure?
For our whole family.
We're fairly sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's our choice, I think we're going to choose not to, even if they want it more, because it's been going for 5 or 6 years. So.
Yeah.
Now, anything different? Of course, your mom and dad got married. They tied the knot after how many years? 28
28?
years?
Something like that.
Now,
Does this matter to you guys? I mean, Nick, did it
No.
matter that they got married to you at all?
No.
Yeah.
I don't care. As long as they're happy, it's fine. If being happy means getting a dog, getting married, whatever they want, it's
That
fine.
snippy makes everybody happy.
At
though,
this
right?
point, I'm 22. I moved. At this point, it's just other people's relationship stuff. It's not.
Sophie, has anything changed for you since it's Mr. and Mrs. Simmons?
I mean, Mom's much happier.
Yeah.
She laughs more, of course, blushing bride, all that. And
After 28 years.
after 28 years, you'd think it would kind of, be over it.
She
but
looks very
she's so
revitalized
not.
lately.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
looks
She looks very sort of.
so glowing. And Dad counts how many times he says wife.
Does he try and avoid it or say
No, he
more?
tries to
He
say it as
says
much
wife.
as possible.
12. Like, he just like counts
Because
it.
he's never said my wife before in his entire life.
Yeah.
And he's counting. He's like, oh, this is a new experience for me. It's like,
And your dad's been on our
True.
show a few times, and I made the mistake
sorry.
of referring to your mom
now
as
you
his
can.
wife.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
he was
should just
quick
rub it
to
in his
correct
face.
me.
He got
So
mad.
next time,
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good now.
I love how literally it's a piece of paper. Nothing has changed in our household.
Yeah.
So now that you can say it and it's okay, you can go, wow, so all that was just that.
That was
Just that.
It's a symbol, though, man.
And
Those
now
are
you don't get
important.
mad at me for saying it. Interesting.
Now, you guys
These things
sang
become
at the
important.
wedding. We all watched it on television. A lot of people didn't know that you guys sing, and you're in Vancouver to do a couple of shows.
Yeah.
we
what-
don't sing professionally, so we're
Well,
not like, it's
you're-
not like we have a whole underground career. It's just something
They've
that's
been
fun.
quietly
Sing 'cause it's
nurtured.
No,
fun.
no.
Well, you guys are both amazing singers. What are you guys going to be
you.
doing at your shows over the weekend?
We're singing at the River Rock the 25th and 26th.
Yeah.
2 shows a night, 10 p.m. and 12. And we're singing just classic songs.
Blues and jazz, Rat Pack stuff. Frank, which for the younger viewers, it's Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin.
Not Michael Bublé.
Although he
he's,
does do
he's,
those.
he's
Although he's
fantastic, by
great.
the way.
Although he's
We
great.
have nothing against Michael, but
Yeah.
we're worshiping the guys that he worships. So yeah.
Nice.
Exactly,
Was this
yeah.
your guys' choice to sort of do the song set and this
Yeah.
style of music? And
Yeah. Well,
so.
Howard, the guy who's basically in charge of it all, called us up and he saw us at the wedding and he said, "Why don't you come over and do a set?" It wasn't like an idea of ours.
yeah, you guys weren't
Okay,
digging to
sure.
go do a gig in Vancouver.
Is anyone gonna care? Yeah, I don't, because I have rock stars who I worship too, but I don't care about their kids. Why do you care? I love Jimmy Page. His niece is doing a show. So, what? I don't care. But I guess people like the show. I don't know.
Well, I think it's because people love your family, and it's great to see you guys
Against
in person.
all odds.
Against all odds. And you guys are doing something at a school here as well, at Van Tech. And,
We are.
And this is kind of new for you guys as well, Sophie. What are you guys doing?
We've never done this before, but we got a request, a letter from a teacher for us to come in and talk to the kids.
Yeah.
And we didn't really know about what, but they sent us all their questions, and it was just basically like wanting to
What's it
hang out.
like?
They
It's
just
a
want to
Q&A,
hang out.
really?
Yeah.
They're
What
going to be
are the-
very disappointed. We're very boring.
We're
What
so
are the
boring.
common questions? I mean, do people usually ask you guys about your parents, Nick, or do they talk to you about your own stuff, or what are the
A little of
questions?
both. They ask, what's it like being whatever we are, well off, I guess.
Yeah.
And, our parents kind of raised us very.
Yeah.
No,
Well, that's
what is
the
it,
interesting thing.
No Ducatis at
Yeah,
12 years
yeah.
old.
How do you answer a question about what your life's like when it's just your life, Like, it's
Yeah.
just
We have no
kinda-
reference point. We don't have anything to
Exactly.
compare
Yeah.
it to.
Everyone asks us, "Oh, is it different? What's it like?" But we don't know what anything else is like, so it's like
Yeah.
normal.
Well, when you look at
it's mom and dad.
As far as
the
we
guest
think.
list
As far as
at your
we've
parents'
heard.
wedding, or you guys making fun of your dad on the show is one of my favorite parts.
Well, that's the only part. That is the show. That's the show.
But it's kind of nice. I think what it's nice for people, I know when I watch it because I have, my daughter's 14 and it normalizes our relationship. You know what I mean? Like we have I don't know that we have a traditional father-daughter or with my
You
other
don't
kids.
breathe fire.
Yeah, maybe that's not it. But it's kind of nice to see that other people just talk to the kids as human beings and you guys are
Right.
just sort of, you're part of their life, but not just their kids.
I think like an important part of them raising us was they wanted us to also be their best friend.
Yeah.
My mom wanted me to be really comfortable.
At times.
She wanted us to be really comfortable telling her anything. So she knows every secret, and as much as my boyfriend would like me not to tell her things,
Yes.
I tell her everything.
Nick, do they know all your
Literally
secrets as well,
Literally
or do you hold back a little bit more?
Not a chance do they know it.
Yeah,
No,
there you go. Not a boy.
That's, you can be.
Now,
a
Nick,
goody.
you've graduated from school. What did you graduate in?
I majored in English and World Lit.
And what now? What's going to happen next?
Who knows?
There's another horrible question.
This is called the year off you take after college.
Yeah.
This is,
So, son, what
You
kind
gotta
of
go
career are you
travel.
gonna...
I want to tell I'm doing fine.
Doing a reality show, I guess, keeps you pretty busy.
That's the day-to-day money. Hopefully I can pursue a passion, but we'll see what happens.
Well, part of that is just investigating what that is, right?
Well,
I mean, you
part of
gotta
that is
try
what we're
stuff.
doing here is the singing thing. If this works out, and hopefully, maybe it'll work out this
Try
way.
other stuff and see.
I'm trying to put together a band after such a long time of talking about it, and I think I found a good group of guys. So I guess
Nice.
look for
What kind
for
of
that
music?
soon. Oh, different than this stuff completely.
Yeah. Rock.
Rock and roll?
Classic rock
Classic
though.
rock.
Really old stuff, like the stuff
Nice.
my parents listened to when they were 12, like British blues, Cream, Mountain, Led Zeppelin, that sort of thing. So
Nice. I like the sound of that.
old stuff. Not you kids have never heard of this.
you kids, from one
I
kid
swear
to
I'm
another.
60 up here. Like, I can't.
And Sophie, you're still in school. You're studying religious studies and
and computer engineering.
computer engineering. Are you going to keep on
bit
with
of
the
a
music
juxtaposition.
after you graduate?
No, music for me is just fun, I guess.
Yeah.
And I like doing it, but I wouldn't do it as a career, I don't think. Well, I've never taken it really seriously like that before.
Yeah.
As weird as that is, I've never
as-
thought about it.
Yeah.
As much as everyone urges her to, seriously.
That's something.
I just never,
That's something parents do.
it didn't occur to me really. I thought computer engineering.
And religious studies, as he just said, a juxtaposition.
it was. I had to take a religious studies course to fill a requirement, and I took it and loved it since I've never studied religion before. Growing up, we grew up very open-minded to everything.
Yeah.
So we got a little bit of everything, and I know a little history from each, but I didn't know the depth of it all, and it's very interesting from a historical standpoint. So I think I'm going
You're
to
losing
double
viewers.
major.
No, we're not.
That anti-intellectualism is coming into the.
That's right. People don't watch TV to
I
learn
forgot.
things.
Don't be
Yeah.
smart.
Don't
Don't be
be
smart.
smart.
Right, don't be
Down,
smart.
you're on TV.
Come on, you're a girl. You can't be a good role model. What would that say?
I like lip gloss. I'm sorry.
Your lip gloss be popping. That's perfect.
Well, you
Be
guys,
hot, good God, don't.
thanks so much for coming. These guys, of course, are in town for the Grey Cup. Cup. Your mom and dad, of course, are in the parade with
Yes,
you
they
as
are.
well.
Yeah.
Your mom's flipping the coin. Is that what's happening?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Apparently
hope-
there's some corn flipping that goes on in football.
I'm
not
hoping the
aware of this,
weather
but-
changes somewhat for you guys, because if
I
you're on a
hope
float
so.
in this kind of weather, it's probably going to be a very, hopefully, well-insulated float.
I'll wear a beanie. I don't know.
That'll work.
Wear a poncho. People love those things.
Yeah?
You guys, thank you so much. If you want
Thank
to check out
you.
their show, Nick and Sophie perform 2 shows nightly at the River Rock Casino Resort, Friday, November 25th and Saturday, November 26th. Shows start at 10 p.m. And midnight, so you can go there, have a few drinks, have a great time, and watch a couple of great performances.
And it's free.
Thank you.
And it's free.
Free.
We didn't know
yeah.
that
But you have to be
part.
19.
They wanted you to gamble.
Or have a really good fake
Oh,
ID.
right.
A really
Casino.
solid
Really
fake
solid
ID.
fake
See,
ID.
now you're not a role
Which we're
model.
not condoning.
You just did it.
My 14-year-old has really solid fake ID. She will be there.
Of course, you can watch Family Jewels on A&E or go online to get the DVDs. We're going to take a quick break. And we're